I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today, Nirahara Samyama, third level, fourth day, successfully. No rest, the body is not even asking for rest. Suddenly I see already I don't have sleep, I only put the body to rest. Actually, usually I sit and stretch my leg, that's all. I never lie down. Very rarely only I lie down. My sleeping style is sit and just stretch the leg, rest the body. Now I am seeing even that body is not asking. So successfully, Nirahara Samyama, fourth day. And the Samyama, 18th day. Today, in Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, Dhyana Yoga, 9th verse.
Suhrinmitraryudasina madhyastadveshya bandhushu sadhushvapi cha papeshu samabuddhir vishishyate.
Shuhrun mitrar yudasina madhyastha dveshya bandhushu satushvapi cha papeshu samabuddhir visishyate. Wow. The translation: the one who feels the same towards an affectionate person, a friend, an enemy, the indifferent, the neutral, the hateful one, the unfriendly, the noble one, or a sinner, is said to be established in a superior state. Understand these few basic sacred secrets. Meditation is not an action, it is a lifestyle. That is why in the chapter on meditation, Bhagavan is talking about all these things. You can never start meditating, you can only become meditative. Understand? There is a vast difference between starting the meditation or becoming meditative. Meditation is not a anacin, metacin, antidepressant. No. Meditation is not anacin, metacin, antidepressant. Please understand. Meditation cannot be just repairing something in you. It has to completely transform you. Meditating is different, being meditative is different. In this verse, Bhagavan is very clear. Your whole life should become meditative. The whole life should become meditative. Yesterday he was addressing objects. Yesterday Bhagavan was saying, explaining in the last verse, how not to be disturbed by objects. now Bhagavan is going to the next step, how not to be disturbed by the persons. Actually the 7th, 8th, 9th verse of Bhagavad Gita, these 3 verses can become a powerful samyama. First, he has given us the technique to work with cold, heat, unpleasant, pleasant situations. Then he took us to the next level, working with the fear-based mental setup and greed-based mental setup, where you are free from the concept of greed. Now, he is taking us to the next level, where he is making us free from the concept of higher, lower human beings. First, he liberates us from atmosphere, weather, outer, inner. Outer is heat and cold, inner is pleasant, unpleasant. Then he liberates us from the greed, objects. Samalushtashma kanchanaha, where you are free from gold, diamond or mud or a stone. He is making us free from the greed-based patterns, greed. Now he is liberating us from human beings, sufferings which can be caused by human beings. How when you drink more and more honey, only then you understand and enjoy it. Same way only I am enjoying this Bhagavad Gita. Understand, through this verse, Bhagavan is liberating us from fear-based system. Yesterday itself I spoke on fear-based, greed-based, both the systems. But yesterday's verse, Bhagavan's Bhagavad Gita verse, was talking only about the greed. Samaloshtashma kanchanaha. He was only talking about the having impartiality between mud, stone or gold. Today he talks about the power-based system. Human beings. Power-based systems, please understand. Power-based system is the product of human unconsciousness. Greed-based system is a product of human subconsciousness. Understand? Power-based system is product of collective human unconsciousness. Greed-based system is product of collective human subconsciousness. You may ask, what is the difference? Unconscious means completely the parts of which you are not unaware, but you try to make it aware without awakening that unconscious into the superconscious. Everybody has the feeling to become Lord of the universe. You can become, if you make your unconscious into conscious and superconscious. When you make your unconscious into conscious, you will become Lord of you. When you raise that to the superconscious, you will become Lord of whatever is in your space. More than the word Lord, I'll use, you will be in tune with the whole. This is the right way of becoming Lord of the universe. But instead, you try to become a power center through political power. I tell you, Even in the school, the class leader, it is nothing but political power. Why even in the school we can't survive without a leader? Why should somebody aspire to be a class leader? First time I resisted this political structure is when I was appointed as a class leader. When I was in the 7th standard, I still remember. The teacher, she was a Jain family teacher. Used to be a little tall. So usually that is the standard. The tall last bench, last row guys, they will be only made as leader. There is no other standard. One day she caught me. Unfortunately that day I went to school. Usually I don't go. Somehow I went to the school, maybe first day of the school, like that, those auspicious days I don't miss. She caught hold of me and she said, "You are the teacher, you are the leader of the class." I said, "What do you mean leader? I don't even come to the class regularly." She said, "That is why I am making you leader. If you are a leader, you have to come and regularly take the attendance. And you have to keep the class under the control." And I said, "Nothing doing. Leaders are the greatest followers. They lose their freedom. They become leader to have freedom. Finally, they lose their freedom." When I studied, actually, the school was not like this. It was only thatch. Now only it has become RCC building. It was just thatched hut. Then in Tamil Nadu there was a law made that no thatch hut schools. So that's why they changed it to building. Anyhow, these politicians, even though they are heads of each constituency, members, they don't have freedom to go for 10 days vacation. See, if I want, the moment inner awakening is over, I can simply start. Go wherever I want. I have more freedom. Anyhow, forget about them. So I told my teacher, "No, I will not be a leader." She insisted. Then we got into the argument. I said, leaders are the people who are not able to lead themselves, so they go on trying to satisfy that unable to control themselves by controlling others. When you are not able to lead you, that unfulfillment you try to fulfill by leading others or trying to lead others. Leading others is the ultimate hypocrisy. He also knows he is not going to listen to you. He will topple you down the moment he gets the chance. What is leadership? Group of followers waiting to topple down. One person. That one person is called leader. The unconsciousness, when it is not able to express through the proper channel and it finds shortcut to fulfill its ambition, it is called power structure. When the subconsciousness is not able to fulfill its purpose, the perversion it creates is greed structure. Let me explain this subconsciousness. What is subconsciousness? Subconsciousness is nothing but the space where you dump your unfulfilled but imagined, visualized fantasies. For example, if you are fasting by suppressing your desires for food, in 3 days, you will see in the dream you are feasting. And I tell you, my Niraharis, not single one of them have a dream about eating. That is the beauty. Only now when I said, you even remember. Understand? In usual fasting, it is a law. If you fast for 3 days, you will see that you are eating, having feast in the dream. I am telling you with confidence, without even asking you guys, that none of you guys will even dream about food. Because your samyama is not based on suppression. Now, you don't need to justify or tell because I told. Tell me, anybody? But usually, if you have fasted without doing this samyama as a regular fasting, talk to the people who fast. Go to internet, you will find. Anybody who fasts, it's a rule. Within 3 days, they will feast in the dream. Only when you don't eat in the dream, you are doing samyama. Only when you don't have wet dreams, you are a brahmachari. The suppression creates subconsciousness. Understand, the things you imagined, visualized, could not achieve but suppressing it. That is subconsciousness. That when it is not able to fulfill itself, it comes out of you as a greed perversion. What is the way for the subconscious to release itself properly? Right amount of sleeping and dreaming. I tell you, if you have the right quality and quantity of sleep and dreaming, you will not suffer with greed-based structure. You will not be running behind money which is not required for you. That is why all the civilizations which are suffering with greed suffers with sleeplessness. All the civilizations which suffers with the subconscious greed suffers with sleeplessness. I tell you, healthy sleep and dream, you will be free from greed-based structure. If the whole humanity gets into the healthy dream and sleep, Wall Street will collapse. If the whole humanity meditates, power centers will collapse. That is what is going to happen between 12:12 to 12:15. It is not that the ocean is going to come and eat the Wall Street. Ocean is going to come and eat the White House. No. Conscious ocean is going to come. I tell you, if good quality sleep is allowed, then you have the dreaming time. The moment you dream, your greed, the suppressed imaginations are released from your system. You can see in your life, if you have a dream one night, at least for next 10 days, your body does not ask for physical intercourse. Same way, if you dream about having huge wealth or enjoying whatever you imagined and suppressed, like a huge house or car, suddenly the agitation to rush towards them disappears in your system. Understand? I am going to the roots of this human suffering. Greed-based system, the money-based lifestyle is rooted on your subconsciousness. A good sleep will naturally have the proper period of conscious dreaming. When I say conscious dreaming, even in the dream you will have a certain amount of self-awareness, and you will be able to even move some things in your dream. You yourself will know you are dreaming, and you can alter the things in the dream. That is what I call conscious dreaming. If you are having conscious dreams, please understand your subconscious is very thin layer. You don't need to worry at all about your subconsciousness. There are no much suppressions. All of you understand this concept of conscious dreaming means you will actually, if you are living in US, you just dream. You are in South Africa. But you remember your identity and the house, car and all, you feel like you can change, you can decide. That is what is conscious dreaming. How many of you have awareness while dreaming? You guys can be very clear, you don't have subconsciousness. Your subconscious is very thin layer. You don't have much suppression. If human beings have good quality and quantity sleep, the greed which makes their nervous system agitated, which convinces their nervous system to do illegal, immoral activities to grab others' wealth will disappear. Understand? For a vehicle to move on the ground, there is a road is required. For flight to land on the ground, runway is required. Same way, if you need to be convinced to do something immoral, certain insensitivity in your nervous system is required. If you need to be convinced to do the illegal things, certain thickness, insensitivity is required in your nervous system. Not having the good quality and quantity of sleep makes your suppressed desires into the thick dreams, not conscious dreams, thick dreams. Even while you are awake, those thick dreams are running into your nervous system and makes you function as it wants, not as you want. That is why I tell you, there are millions of people wake up but don't come out of sleep. Just like sleepwalking, sleep living is a disease. But the cure is only spirituality. Only spirituality can cure this sleep living. Understand the subconscious, the suppressed desires, subconscious based, is greed structure. That is why when some poor fellow becomes rich, he does exactly what he knows the rich people will do. When an Indian becomes rich, he just does exactly as a British rich fellow will do. Because these fools have forgotten, they don't even know, they have not seen how an Indian rich fellow will live. The suppressed desires form subconsciousness. It can either express itself properly through the dream state, conscious dream state, and liberate your system from its influence. But when you don't allow that conscious dreaming and the good quality quantity sleep, it overtakes you, just overtakes you. And the system you create is greed-based money system. The collective suppressed subconscious is responsible for the collective belief, mass hysteric belief. That's the right word I'll use. Mass hysteric belief of money. Next, when the unconsciousness means you just don't know what you are missing, but you are missing something. When you know what you are missing, it is subconsciousness. When you don't even know what you are missing, but you are feeling you are missing something, is unconsciousness. When you don't miss anything, it is consciousness. When you become Mr. of the universe, it is super consciousness. When you know you are missing something, and missing is subconsciousness. Please understand. When you don't know you are missing something, but you feel you are missing something. You don't know what you are missing, but you feel the emptiness, you are missing something. That is unconsciousness. When you don't miss anything, complete with yourself, it is consciousness. When whole universe feels the fulfillment through you, it is super consciousness. Understand this. I think the most perfect spiritual-psychological definition of the states, when you know you are missing something and missing it, that is subconscious. When you know you are missing something but you don't know what you are missing, you just know you are empty, but you don't know what you are really missing, that is unconscious. When you don't miss anything, when you feel fulfilled, it is consciousness. When the whole universe feels fulfilled through you, it is super consciousness. Understand this unconsciousness. You don't know what you are really missing, what you really want, but you feel emptiness. That is why you think, oh, if I become MLA, I think I'll feel fulfilled. If I become MP, I'll feel fulfilled. If I become president, I'll feel fulfilled. If I become prime minister, I'll feel fulfilled. Unconscious man acts as if he is going to fulfill others' subconsciousness so that he can become leader. That is why the politicians always give big promises. They give you the feeling, I will fulfill your subconsciousness. And the same way, subconscious fellows promise the politicians that we will fulfill your unconsciousness. It is subconsciousness scratching the back of unconsciousness and unconsciousness scratching the back of subconsciousness. This is what I call democracy. Any political system, I am not just against democracy or autocracy or communism, no. I am basically against all political system. It is time humanity can think apolitically. It is time humanity can look into the system of awakening human consciousness. At least subconscious man, if he gets money or power, what he will do, you can predict. But you can never predict what an unconscious man will do if he gets power or influence. No one predicted Hitler will do that what he did. Unconsciousness is wild. At least subconsciousness is kind of a wilderness which can be imagined. That is why when a subconscious based person, when he gets money, you can always predict what he will do. But when an unconscious person, when he gets power, they do unpredictable things. Subconsciousness forms the basis for money-based thinking, greed-based thinking. Unconsciousness forms the basis of fear-based thinking, power-based thinking, political thought trends. Bhagavan, Sri Krishna, the greatest visionary, happened on the planet Earth, I tell you. Even Shiva is only the great master, spiritual master, enlightened master, guiding more and more people to get enlightened. But only Krishna creates the ambience for mass enlightenment. This last three verses, if India listens to these three verses, if India listens to these great truths, it will get back to its glory which Krishna created 5,000 years ago. Neither West listen to Christ, nor East listen to Krishna. Christ said, if you are slapped in one cheek, show the other. West did not listen to it. Krishna said, remember me and wage the war. I am with you. East did not listen to it. Neither the East listened to Krishna, nor the West listened to Christ. Even though they accepted the Krishna and Christ as their ideals and the founders of their religious traditions, they have not accepted their ideas. Accepting somebody as an ideal can be a political decision. Accepting somebody as an ideal does not mean you accept their ideas also. Neither East listened to the Krishna, nor West listened to Christ. If India can listen to just these three verses, it will be totally different. Otherwise, it is like Congress installing Gandhi statues. One of the worst things happened to Gandhi is his face being printed in the currencies of India. Because for every corruption, he is the witness. Insider witness. Without evoking him, no corruption happens. Without invoking his presence, no illegal activity happens. One of the worst punishment given to Gandhi is his face being printed in all Indian currencies. There is no murder without his photograph involvement. There is no corruption without he being invoked. There is no illegal activity like paid advertisements. Paid advertisements, paid news is equivalent to buying judgments. Whole society cries so much about judgments being bought. Why nobody bothers about paid news? Paid news is much worse than judgments being bought. Whether you buy judgment or paid news, everything unfortunately happens invoking Gandhi's face. What to do? It's really unfortunate. Understand. Subconscious fellow, even if he gets the power, you will know the trend in which he will flow. He is only equivalent to the dried river. Even if the river is dried, when the flood comes again, it will go only in that current, in that created channel. But unconscious fellow is like a tsunami. There is no trend set. It is like ocean coming out. So the conscious damage done to all human beings by the unconscious political system is too much than the subconscious greed-based money system. This verse, Suhrun Mitrar Yudasina Madhyastha Dveshya Bandhushu Satushvapicha papeshu samabuddhir visishyate. Samabuddhir visishyate. Bhagavan is revealing powerful truth to all of us, to be in samabuddhi, equal mind, same towards affectionate person, a friend, an enemy, the indifferent, the neutral, the hateful, the unfriendly, the noble one, or the sinner. Means realizing the futility of the power structure. It is power structure which classifies somebody as a right, wrong, good, bad, neutral. It is your ambition towards the power structure and the ambition damaging you. Please understand, when the political thought trend damages your consciousness and mind, that makes you believe that somebody is good to you, somebody is bad to you, somebody is neutral with you, somebody is good to everybody, somebody is bad to everybody. See, if somebody is good to you, he is your friend. If he is bad to you, he is your enemy. If he is neither good nor bad, he is neutral. If somebody you are made to believe by the political structure, he is bad to everybody, he is called sinner. If you are made to believe by the political structure, he is good to everybody, he is sadhu. I tell you, it is all just PR exercise. Simply PR exercise. On the car, they do a Teflon coating for not to have scratches. Same way, some of the politicians having some medias in their hands and through the paid news make society believe they have a Teflon coating. They can never be scratched. Whatever allegations are put on them, they behave as if they have a Teflon coating. No. Now the dent is too much. Coal goes deeper than the Teflon coating. All the ideas you carry, somebody is a saint, somebody is a sinner, somebody is friend, somebody is enemy, are all just forced on you after completely deluding you by the strong beatings. It is like somebody hits you on the head, you are reeling. At the time he says, I am the big guy. Naturally, what will you do? You'll say yes and fall. First, the political system is used to hit you when you are reeling, when your head is reeling. Then they claim, see, I am in this post. He is the good, he is bad. It is time we bring a human civilization where the money-based thought trend and political thought trend does not become part of our life. It just stands as a utility. Let the shoes be left in shoe stand. Umbrella be left in umbrella stand. Let them not come to the bedroom. Let the influence over the citizens by the political system be reduced. Let the influence of the money thought trend over the citizens, humanity, be reduced. let them be just for only utility. Let it not become lifestyle. Unfortunately, politics became regular business. Business became ambition to have power over politicians. When the business gets the ambition of power over politicians, and the politicians decide to make their lifestyle as a business, both corrupt each other and destroy humanity. Destroy humanity. Like the fire and firecracker, when they mingle together, they kill human beings. If the firecracker meeting is away from you, they can be celebration. The fire and firecracker meets over you, they can be death. Politicians are firecrackers, businessmen are fire. When these both thought trends combined hits at you, you are dead, at least severely injured. You are left to be alive after being severely injured so that they will have their followers. I tell you, no politician would love to have human beings on the planet Earth if there was no election. They need followers. That is the only reason they want human beings on the planet Earth. Otherwise, politicians are the most frightened people on the planet Earth. They are afraid of their own shadow. They will have the fear. At one day, even their own shadow may go against them, conspire against them. So the idea of saint or sinner. What is saint or sinner? If you are made to believe one person is doing good to one person, that one person is called your friend. If you are made to believe that one person is doing good to everyone, he is made to be believed as a saint. Saint or sinner, good or bad, is all the ideas your consciousness perceived when you are beaten by the political power-based thought trends. As a child, you are beaten. I wanted my Gurukul kids to be pure Jivan Muktas, neither beaten by the power-based thought trends, nor beaten by the greed-based thought trends. The economy my Gurukul kids need to learn is there is no money. The social science my Gurukul kids need to know is there is no power structure. In the young age, we all learnt who is MLA, who is MP, what is Rajya Sabha, what is Lok Sabha, what is Prime Minister, what is President. My Gurukul kids should know there is no such thing exists. This all for utility. Young age, we learnt the economy. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. What is interest? What is compound interest? How the investment should be done? My Gurukul kids should know there is no 1 plus 1. There is only 1, which is beyond 1. The 1 itself was created for utility. And the 1 plus 1 is also utility. Things which you created for utility, when you became utility for them, It is like you create fire for you cooking and eating, but fire eats you. You create fire for your eating, but suddenly fire becomes big and eats you. People who are eating from the fire are conscious beings. People who are eaten by the fire are unconscious and subconscious beings. Here Krishna says, wake up, be a conscious being. That is what I call inner awakening. Waking up to the facts of power-based political thought trends and protecting yourself is yen leadership. Waking up to the facts of greed-based money thought trends and protecting yourself is yen wealth. Let the wealth be enlightening wealth. Let the leadership consciousness be enlightening leadership consciousness in you. It is so unfortunate. Even some of the most intelligent people are caught in this thought trend and unable to come out of it. Understand the roots of why you feel somebody is friend, somebody is enemy, somebody is neutral, somebody is good, somebody is bad. Then you will understand all your ideas are just ideas. When you realize that, everybody will be graceful. The moment you feel everything and everybody is graceful, that is when you achieve what Bhagavan calls samabuddhir visishyate. Let your thought trend be repaired, purified, cleansed. Let the political thought structure, which is unconsciousness based, and the economical thought trend, which is subconscious based, not hit at your consciousness. Let that not form your lifestyle, thought trend. Let that not create your major decisions. Let that create right understanding about life in you. Let you become Jivan Mukta. Understand. If you understand how the collective unconscious thought trend damages you, collective subconscious thought trend damages you, and if you protect yourself consciously from those damages and live a whole life, you are Jivan Mukta. Live Jivan Mukti. What I called yesterday as a sadhu and today what I am calling as Jivan Mukta is one and the same. Just I am using a different word. The word Jivan Mukta is already branded with me. The word Jivan Mukti is already branded on us. Living enlightenment became our branding. So I am using the word Jivan Mukti. The word sadhu or a Jivan Mukti is one and the same. Liberated while you are living by the not just individual subconsciousness and individual unconsciousness. You should be free from collective unconsciousness and collective subconsciousness impact on you also. When you have the greed to wear a diamond rings, it is individual subconsciousness attacking. When you are having the greed to be appreciated by so many people due to these diamond rings, It is collective subconsciousness attacking you. When you feel to become your class leader, it is individual subconsciousness attacking you. When you feel the whole world should praise you, whole school should praise you, the whole society should praise you because you are a leader, it is collective unconsciousness attacking you. When you are free from all the four enemies, you are Jivan Mukta. I am giving you the essence of these three verses. First, Samyama, on cold, heat, unpleasant, pleasant, to prepare you. Then break free from the greed-based money thought trend. Then break free yourself from the power-based political thought trend. You are a Jivan Mukta. What Bhagavan calls Samaloshtasma Kanchanaha Samabuddhir Visishyate should become lifestyle in you, life in you. So every day, whatever I am sharing in the morning satsang is making you meditative, not just meditating. That's only one part. Meditating, I make you do through the end. But see, last 20 minutes you are meditating. This whole satsang is to make you meditative. Even if you compromise with the power-based thought trend and money-based thought trend, let you do after understanding the insider secrets of both systems. Then you will not be taken away by it. You will protect yourself. You know where to keep the fire, how to cook, and how much food can go inside, and how when it is dangerous, and you will be intelligent to play the game. At the most, maybe rarely as an exemption, accidents may happen, you will die. But as a life, you may protect yourself. But when you don't even know the political thought trends are from unconscious and money-based thought trends are from subconscious, you give them sacredness. You associate sanctity to both. When you associate, even if you associate legitimacy to both of them, you are wrong. If you associate sacredness to both of them, you are worshipping devil, thinking it's God. Internally, do not give legitimacy to the money-based and power-based thought trends. Fear-based and greed-based thought trends. Let it not be legitimized. I tell you, whether it is a fear or greed, let me have both only from the enlightened source. It will give you the greed to destroy all other greeds. It will give you fear to destroy all other fears. It will not add more to what you are having. Understand? The fear you receive from the master is water on fire, not kerosene on fire. The greed you receive from the master is water on fire, not petrol on fire. Both looks fluid being poured on fire. See, from the society, the fear you get and greed you get. In the Sangha, from the master, the fear you get, greed you get. Both look like fear and greed. What is poured from the society is petrol and kerosene. What is being poured from the master is pure water and ice bars, ice cubes. Both may look like a liquid, but quality is different. Even in my Sangha, I have certain fear or greed I create, which people think which is not necessary. It is necessary because you become insensitive. Fire is too big now. I have to pour something. You already put fire on yourself. I have to pour something on you. Only then the fire will come down. Sometimes people ask me, here also we have to work. Outside also we have to work. Better we can work outside. This is the exact foolishness. That person also pours something liquid on me. This person also pours something liquid. Better let the outsider pour something liquid. Don't you understand? It's petrol, I am pouring water. Liberate yourself from the collective unconscious conspiracies in which even the conspirators themselves are caught without knowing it is a conspiracy. Unfortunately, they even believe it's a great service done to everyone. I wanted, by the grace of the divine, I'll do it. Just like how mass youngsters are going behind these political parties and IT companies, means power-based thought trend and money-based thought trend. I assure, O humanity, I'll make crores of people follow this freedom-based thought trend. We will create humanity living enlightenment. Not just community. Now we have created the community living enlightenment. We will create humanity living enlightenment. Anybody who understands and uses power-based thought trend and the greed-based thought trend, like anesthesia, you can neither use too much nor use less. If you know how to use only amount required on others, you become right leader, enlightened leader.
The first question today is from Shivakumar from Goa, who has a question on Taj Mahal or Tejo Mahalaya temple. Swamiji, from recent discoveries and research by prominent scholars, it is being said that Taj Mahal was a Shiva temple which has been converted like thousands of other similar temples in the Muslim Mughal period of invasions and conquests. Taj Mahal is octagonal in shape, next to the sacred Hindu river Yamuna, has Hindu design, has a lotus kalash cap on the dome, has a music chamber which is completely against Islamic buildings, trident and earthen lamps everywhere, and further the entire Taj complex comprises of 400 to 500 rooms. Residential accommodation on such a stupendous scale is unthinkable in a Muslim structure. Eminent historian P.N. Oak has written a research book with over 100 documentary evidences to prove the Vedic origins of Taj Mahal. Couple of evidences below. Shah Jahan's own court chronicle, the Badshahnama, admits, page 403, volume 1, that a grand mansion of unique splendor, capped with a dome, Imarate-Ali Shan wa Gumbez, was taken from the Jaipur Maharaja Jai Singh for Mumtaz's burial, and the building was known as Raja Man Singh's palace. A wooden piece from the riverside doorway of the Taj, subjected to carbon-14 test by an American laboratory and initiated by professor at Pratt School of Architecture, New York, has revealed that the door is 300 years older than Shah Jahan. Reason being, since the doors of the Taj were broken by Muslim invaders repeatedly from the 11th century onwards, had to be replaced from time to time. The Taj edifice is much more older. It belongs to 1155 AD, that is almost 500 years before Shah Jahan was born. What is the truth, Swamiji, and what is the way forward for India to restore and correct these historical crimes done to her?
First, I wanted to tell you, from the Akashic reading, I confirm whatever you said is true. Understand? Not just from my intellectual beliefs, intellectual analysis, or my own thinking, or my vested interest, or what I wanted it to be. No. Without any of that, straight from the Akashic readings. Please understand, Akashic reading is very sacred, and I am responsible to answer to Kalabhairava, and Kalabhairava is, don't meddle with Kalabhairava, don't mess with Kalabhairava. And I tell you, from the Akashic readings, I can tell you, it was Shiva temple, and one part was used as a palace. It was not built by Shah Jahan. It was only remodeled by Shah Jahan. These are the historical crimes done to India. The only way to restore is let there be more and more and more Jivan Muktas, penetrate the Indian political system through the Jivan Muktas, let them come out of vote bank politics to truth-based politics. Now it is all vote bank politics. They need to come to the truth-based politics. Let us work to bring purity in political system, purity in every structure of society.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available.
With the divine, with your eyes closed, is meditation. Connecting with the divine, with your eyes open, is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation with your eyes closed. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
Anjalendadaya bayam tarum lingam Ananda Nithyan Tanda Ananda Lingam Pini neekum uyir kaakkum ஞான ஒளியாக பூத்த நித்யானந்தன் தந்த உயர்லிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பதிதனிலே மலைவல வழிதனிலே அருமையாய் அமர்ந்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் அருணையும் பதிதனிலே மலைவல வழிதனிலே அருமையாய் அமர்ந்த நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். கருதிடும் அடியவரின் மலையெனும் துயர்களையே கடுகென உடைக்கும் நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். கருதிடும் அடியவரின் மலையெனும் துயர்களையே கடுகென உடைக்கும் நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். கவலைகள் விடிவுறவே அவலங்கள் பொடிப்படவே கருணையின் அருள் அழகாய் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். கவலைகள் விடிவுறவே அவலங்கள் பொடிப்படவே கருணையின் அருள் அழகாய் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். சுயமதை உணர்த்திடவே சுகமதில் நிலை பெறவே தவநிலை குயத்தும் நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். சுயமதை உணர்த்திடவே சுகமதில் நிலை பெறவே தவநிலை குயர்த்தும் நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். தவநிலை குயர்த்தும் நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பிணிகளை போக்கிவிடும் பிறவியும் போக்கிவிடும் உயர்நிலை வாழ்வளிக்கும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பிணிகளை போக்கிவிடும் பிறவியும் போக்கிவிடும் உயர்நிலை வாழ்வளிக்கும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். மனிதருக்கு அரியதொரு அரூபரூபமெனும் அஜோமுகத்தை காட்டும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். மனிதருக்கு அரியதொரு அரூபரூபமெனும் அஜோமுகத்தை காட்டும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். அமரர்கள் உலகமெல்லாம் அருள் பெற விரதம் கொண்ட 1008 நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். அமரர்கள் உலகமெல்லாம் அருள் பெற விரதம் கொண்ட 1008 நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். குணக்கடல் குவலயத்தை குறைவின்றி காக்க எங்கள் குரு நித்யானந்தன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். குணக்கடல் குவலயத்தை குறைவின்றி காக்க எங்கள் குரு நித்யானந்தன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். குரு நித்யானந்தன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். அயனறி கருளிடவே அக்னி வடிவினிலே அருணையில் உதித்த நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். அயனறி கருளிடவே அக்னி வடிவினிலே அருணையில் உதித்த நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். அன்பருக்காதரவாய் ஆலமிடற்றினிலே கட்டிய நாதம் நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். அன்பருக்காதரவாய் ஆலமிடற்றினிலே கட்டிய நாதம் நித்யனானந்தலிங்கம். ஆதியும் அந்தமில்லா ஜோதியின் ரூபமென சூட்சமாத்மமான ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதியும் அந்தமில்லா ஜோதியின் ரூபமென சூட்சமாத்மமான ஆனந்தலிங்கம். முக்தர்கள் பக்தரெல்லாம் முக்தியடைந்து விட மூலமதாக நின்ற ஆனந்தலிங்கம். முக்தர்கள் பக்தரெல்லாம் முக்தியடைந்து விட மூலமதாக நின்ற ஆனந்தலிங்கம். மூலமதாக நின்ற ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் விடும் ஆன்மீக வேட்கைதனை தீயன மூட்டும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஊழ்வினை மாய்த்து விடும் ஆன்மீக வேட்கைதனை தீயன மூட்டும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் வாழ்மனம் கொள்ளும் பெரும் எண்ணங்கள் யாவையுமே பாங்குடன் நீக்கிவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பாழ்மனம் கொள்ளும் பெரும் எண்ணங்கள் யாவையுமே பாங்குடன் நீக்கிவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் தாழ்வுகள் போக்கிவிடும் தீமைகள் நீக்கி நம்மை தூயவனாக்கும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் தாழ்வுகள் போக்கிவிடும் தீமைகள் நீக்கி நம்மை தூயவனாக்கும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் வேள்விகள் செய்து வரும் பேருயர் வாழ்வினையே வேண்டிட தந்துவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் வேள்விகள் செய்து வரும் பேருயர் வாழ்வினையே வேண்டிட தந்துவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் வேண்டிட தந்துவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் புண்ணியம் செய்த பெரும் பக்குவர் உள்மனதில் தெள்ளமுதாய் நிற்கும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் புண்ணியம் செய்த பெரும் பக்குவர் உள்மனதில் தெள்ளமுதாய் நிற்கும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பண்ணோடு பரதமெனும் 64 கலை உள்ளிருந்தாட்சி செய்யும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பண்ணோடு பரதமெனும் 64 கலை உள்ளிருந்தாட்சி செய்யும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பெண் அவள் செய்த தவம் பாதியை தந்த பெரும் பேரருள் செய்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பெண் அவள் செய்த தவம் பாதியை தந்த பெரும் பேரருள் செய்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் விண்ணவர் மன்னவரும் வேண்டிடும் வரமெதுவும் வேண்டும் உணருளும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் விண்ணவர் மன்னவரும் வேண்டிடும் வரமெதுவும் வேண்டும் உணருளும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் வேண்டும் உணருளும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் மூவினை தீர்த்துவிடும் மூல மறுத்துவிடும் சாவினை வீழ்த்திவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் மூவினை தீர்த்துவிடும் மூல மறுத்துவிடும் சாவினை வீழ்த்திவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் காமம் அழித்துவிடும் காதல் உரைத்துவிடும் சோமனணிந்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் காமம் அழித்துவிடும் காதல் உரைத்துவிடும் சோமனணிந்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆவியை ஈர்த்துவிடும் ஆறுயிராக்கிவிடும் நாவுய நால்வர் தொழும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆவியை ஈர்த்துவிடும் ஆறுயிராக்கிவிடும் ஞானம் தரும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம், ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த 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 ஆனந்தலிங்கம்.
नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदमोक्षदं चैव. ओंकाराय नमो नमः, 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 ओंकाराय नमो नमः. ऋषयो देवा नमन्त्यप्सरसाङ्कनाः, नरा नमन्ति देवेशं. नकाराय नमो नमः, 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 नकाराय नमो नमः. महादेवं महात्मानं महाध्यानपरायणं, महापापहरं देवं. मकाराय नमो नमः, 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 मकाराय नमो नमः. शान्तं जगन्नाथं लोकानुग्रहकारकं, शिवमेकपदं नित्यं. शिकाराय नमो नमः, 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 शिकाराय नमो नमः. वृषभो यस्य वासुकी कण्ठभूषणं, वामे शक्तिधरं देवं. वाकाराय नमो नमः, 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 वाकाराय नमो नमः. यत्र यत्र स्थितो देव सर्वव्यापी महेश्वरः, यो गुरु सर्वदेवानां. यकाराय नमो नमः, 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 यकाराय नमो नमः. षडक्षरमिदं स्तोत्रं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ, शिवलोकमवाप्नोति. शिवेन सह मोदते, शिवेन सह मोदते.
सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः
विश्वरूपः स्वयं श्रेष्ठो बलवीरो बलो गणः गणकर्ता गणपतिर्दिग्वासा कामयेव च मन्त्रवित् परमो मन्त्रः सर्वभावकरो हरः। ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय तीक्ष्ण दशनश्चैव महकायो महाननः ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 विश्वक्सेनो हरिर्यज्ञ संयुगा
with the divine, with your eyes closed, is meditation. Connecting with the divine, with your eyes open, is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation with your eyes closed. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
அஞ்சலென்றடைய அபயம் தரும் லிங்கம் ஆனந்த நித்யன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பிணி நீக்கும் உயிர் காக்கும் ஞான ஒளியாக பூத்த நித்யானந்தன் தந்த உயர்லிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் அருணயம் பதிதனிலே மலைவல வழிதனிலே அருமையாய் அமர்ந்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் அருணயம் பதிதனிலே மலைவல வழிதனிலே அருமையாய் அமர்ந்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் கருதிடும் அடியவரின் மலையெனும் துயர்களையே கடுகன உடைக்கும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் கருதிடும் அடியவரின் மலையெனும் துயர்களையே கடுகன உடைக்கும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் கவலைகள் விடி உறவே அவலங்கள் பொடிப்படவே கருணையின் அருளழகாய் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் கவலைகள் விடி உறவே அவலங்கள் பொடிப்படவே கருணையின் அருளழகாய் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் சுயமதை உணர்த்திடவே சுகமதில் நிலை பெறவே தவநிலை குயத்தும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் சுயமதை உணர்த்திடவே சுகமதில் நிலை பெறவே தவநிலை குயத்தும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் தவநிலை குயர்த்தும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பிணிகளை போக்கிவிடும் பிறவியும் போக்கிவிடும் உயர்நிலை வாழ்வளிக்கும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் பிணிகளை போக்கிவிடும் பிறவியும் போக்கிவிடும் உயர்நிலை வாழ்வளிக்கும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் மனிதருக்கரியதொரு அரூபரூபமெனும் அஜோமுகத்தை காட்டும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் மனிதருக்கரியதொரு அரூபரூபமெனும் அஜோமுகத்தை காட்டும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் அமரர்கள் உலகமெல்லாம் அருள் பெற விரதம் கொண்ட 1008 நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் அமரர்கள் உலகமெல்லாம் அருள் பெற விரதம் கொண்ட 1008 நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம் குணக்கடல் குவலயத்தை குறைவின்றி காக்க எங்கள் குரு நித்யானந்தன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் குணக்கடல் குவலயத்தை குறைவின்றி காக்க எங்கள் குரு நித்யானந்தன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். குரு நித்யானந்தன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். அயனறி கருளிடவே அக்னி வடிவினிலே அருணையில் உதித்த நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். அயனறி கருளிடவே அக்னி வடிவினிலே அருணையில் உதித்த நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். அன்பருக்காதரவாய் ஆலமிடற்றினிலே கட்டிய நாதன் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். அன்பருக்காதரவாய் ஆலமிடற்றினிலே கட்டிய நாதன் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். ஆதியும் அந்தமில்லா ஜோதியின் ரூபமென சூட்சமாத்மமான ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதியும் அந்தமில்லா ஜோதியின் ரூபமென சூட்சமாத்மமான ஆனந்தலிங்கம். முக்தர்கள் பக்தரெல்லாம் முக்தியடைந்து விட மூலமதாக நின்ற ஆனந்தலிங்கம். முக்தர்கள் பக்தரெல்லாம் முக்தியடைந்து விட மூலமதாக நின்ற ஆனந்தலிங்கம். மூலமதாக நின்ற ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த 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 ஆனந்தலிங்கம். விடும் ஆன்மீக வேட்கைதனை தீயன மூட்டும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். ஊழ்வினை மாய்த்து விடும் ஆன்மீக வேட்கைதனை தீயன மூட்டும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். பாழ்மனம் கொள்ளும் பெரும் எண்ணங்கள் யாவையுமே பாங்குடன் நீக்கிவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பாழ்மனம் கொள்ளும் பெரும் எண்ணங்கள் யாவையுமே பாங்குடன் நீக்கிவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். தாழ்வுகள் போக்கிவிடும் தீமைகள் நீக்கி நம்மை தூயவனாக்கும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். தாழ்வுகள் போக்கிவிடும் தீமைகள் நீக்கி நம்மை தூயவனாக்கும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். வேள்விகள் செய்து வரும் பேருயர் வாழ்வினையே வேண்டிட தந்துவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். வேள்விகள் செய்து வரும் பேருயர் வாழ்வினையே வேண்டிட தந்துவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். வேண்டிட தந்துவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பெரும் பக்குவர் உள்மனதில் தெள்ளமுதாய் நிற்கும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். புண்ணியம் செய்த பெரும் பக்குவர் உள்மனதில் தெள்ளமுதாய் நிற்கும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பண்ணொடு பரதமெனும் 64 கலை உள்ளிருந்தாட்சி செய்யும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பண்ணொடு பரதமெனும் 64 கலை உள்ளிருந்தாட்சி செய்யும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பெண் அவள் செய்த தவம் பாதியை தந்த பெரும் பேரருள் செய்த நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். பெண் அவள் செய்த தவம் பாதியை தந்த பெரும் பேரருள் செய்த நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். விண்ணவர் மன்னவரும் வேண்டிடும் வரமெதுவும் வேண்டும் உணருளும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். விண்ணவர் மன்னவரும் வேண்டிடும் வரமெதுவும் வேண்டும் உணருளும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். வேண்டும் உணருளும் நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். மூவினை தீர்த்துவிடும் மூல மறுத்துவிடும் சாவினை வீழ்த்திவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். மூவினை தீர்த்துவிடும் மூல மறுத்துவிடும் சாவினை வீழ்த்திவிடும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். காமம் அழித்துவிடும் காதல் உரைத்துவிடும் சோமனணிந்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். காமம் அழித்துவிடும் காதல் உரைத்துவிடும் சோமனணிந்த நித்யன் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆவியை ஏத்துவிடும் ஆறுயிராக்கிவிடும் நாவுய நால்வர் தொழும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆவியை ஏத்துவிடும் ஆறுயிராக்கிவிடும் நாவுய நால்வர் தொழும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பேதயம் வாழ்வினுக்கே பேரருளான அந்த பூரண ஞானம் தரும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பேதயம் வாழ்வினுக்கே பேரருளான அந்த பூரண ஞானம் தரும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். பூரண ஞானம் தரும் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம். ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த 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 ஆனந்தலிங்கம்.
नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदमोक्षदं चैव ओंकाराय नमो नमः ओंकाराय नमो नमः ओंकाराय नमो नमः
ओंकाराय नमो नमः ओंकाराय नमो नमः ओंकाराय नमो नमः ओंकाराय नमो नमः
ऋषयो देवा नमन्त्यप्सरसाङ्कनाः नरा नमन्ति देवेशं नकाराय नमो नमः 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 महादेवं महात्मानं महाध्यानपरायणं महापापहरं देवं मकाराय नमो नमः 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 शिवं शान्तं जगन्नाथं लोकानुग्रहकारकं शिवमेकपदं नित्यं शिकाराय नमो नमः 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 वाहनं वृषभो यस्य वासुकी कण्ठभूषणं वामे शक्तिधरं देवं वाकाराय नमो नमः 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 यत्र यत्र स्थितो देव सर्वव्यापी महेश्वरः यो गुरु सर्वदेवानां यकाराय नमो नमः 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 षडक्षरमिदं स्तोत्रं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते शिवेन सह मोदते सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः
विश्वरूपो